Working in an M&A team, naturally the role will vary according to what position you are in the hierarchy. So if you start as an analyst, your role will vary dramatically to what a partner will do in the M&A team. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what your day-to-day responsibilities will look like when you're an analyst, senior analyst, manager, senior manager, and then the partner. I've been working in an M&A practice of a Big Four firm for over 6 years now, and it's really interesting to see how the role evolves as you move up the ranks.
So one of the last things that I wanted to know is how did your day-to-day tasks change as you got more senior positions?
Yeah, so initially when you come in, you will be doing the first drafts of many documents, whether that's the information memorandum, other marketing materials. You'll be doing a lot of the hard sort of legwork. You'll be formatting changes, for example, on PowerPoint presentations. You'll be spending a lot of time doing formatting changes. But you'll also be developing your sort of writing skills as well. So even things like DCF, you'll be developing your modeling skills. And so what you'll generally see is you'll have the first attempt at a particular task. As you get into a more senior role, what you'll be doing is you'll have someone junior and you'll be advising them on how they should be doing that particular task, or you'll be reviewing their work. So as a senior analyst, for example, the analyst, the first year analyst might do the DCF, but you then need to go into that DCF model and make sure that the numbers are the right ones and everything's flowing through. They're using a sensible discount rate, etc., etc. So you'll start to do more review work, but that's on top of your own responsibilities. So you will have more responsibilities. You might be doing much more client interaction. So once you get into senior analyst, you'll be speaking to the CFO. You'll be speaking to the management accountant at your client on a very regular basis. You might be speaking to counterparties. You might be leading meetings. So you'll have your own responsibilities as a senior analyst, but then you'll have this additional responsibility of making sure that the analysts in the team are doing their job right. You're making sure that they aren't making mistakes, and you're making sure that things are progressing as they should and timelines are being hit. Once you get into manager, again, this sort of you still have the same role where you're making sure that the work that the analyst is doing, the senior analyst is doing, is correct. So again, you'll be reviewing the DCF, you'll be reviewing the documents that they create, you'll be advising them on where changes are required. Your responsibility sort of increases as well in terms of you'll be speaking to the CFO a lot, or the management accountant a lot. You'll be the go-to person on the deal. They'll be bringing you when they have a problem or when they have a question. So you'll be the main point of contact really during the project. And then again, you're making sure that the deadlines are being hit, but you're also setting the deadlines for the junior staff and making sure that those sort of smaller deadlines are being met. And so you're responsible for making sure that the client's happy, and you're making sure that even the partner in your team is happy with the progress. So you're relaying the feedback in terms of how the client's feeling about things, how the counterparty's feeling about things, back to the partner. So if they have to make a particular decision, if they need to go and speak to the counterparty, they can do so. So you are, as the title suggests, you are managing the entire project. And I suppose what would be interesting to go into is how that then again changes from manager to senior manager and then into the highest levels. And so the key thing there is you have much more responsibility when it comes to originating work. And so once at senior manager level, everything is your responsibility. And so the partner is going to point the finger at you if things go wrong. Apart from this role, you're also doing another role where you're originating work. So you're helping to win the new client. We are helping to win new clients. So you're helping to win new engagements. And so you need to go out there in the market, build relationships. As I said before, speak to CEOs, speak to CFOs, speak to shareholders of different businesses, and try and understand what their plans are for the future for their business. And so you're trying to win that new mandate, win the next mandate. And so you need to be out in networking events, speaking to private equity firms, and just be out and about in the market, building relationships. And so this is all on top of making sure that the project is still going on. And so I suppose the most challenging element, I suppose, is in the whole career part is that phase where you've got sort of two completely, they are related responsibilities, but they are almost separate as well. So you're making sure that the project is going well, but you're also making sure that you're getting the next project in the door as well. So that's the biggest challenge. But then once you get past senior manager, you get to director and sort of partner level, and that's where a lot of your role is making sure that the project doesn't come off the tracks completely, but you're spending most of your time trying to win the next mandate and building those relationships. That's how the progression sort of goes, that's a really interesting sort of phase in my sort of career now, I suppose. What I'm doing manager now, and hopefully in a few years I'll be senior manager, but then I need to start sort of I am already developing those skills about building relationships and being that individual that brings the sales in for the team. So that's an interesting transition for me to go through, and for everyone that's at this position. So you get less technical, but your roles starts to develop into more relationship building and just high level management of projects.